Catholic Sentinels. We will begin our contest by introducing the Chargers of Benjamin Franklin. The Chargers starting lineup will begin with number 5, Connor Wagner. Number 6, Chase Peterson. Number 7, Declan Larson. Number 9, Kate Calvert. Number 10, Nash Moore. Number 11, Cameron Martin. Number 15, Blaze Forsgren. Number 16, Jacob Zweifel. Number 19, Joshua Jones. Number 20, Drake Matkin. And number 26, Amor Ament. And now we will introduce the starting lineup for your Seton Catholic Sentinels. Number 2, Diego Bobora. Number 7, Nate Horniak. Number 8, Carlos Rodriguez Galvez. Number 9, Matt Albanese. Number 10, Jamie Dahl. Number 11, Peter Sajabi. Number 16, Logan Sauer. Number 19, Gus Munoz. Number 21, Amadori Kozleski. Number 23, Mateo Contreras. And your keeper, Dominic Serka. At this time, please rise and remove your hats as we begin our contest with prayer and the national anthem. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, thank you for the many opportunities you have given us. We thank you for the CPA community and for this time to gather in the spirit of competition. Please help these athletes and officials perform to the best of their abilities and keep them free from injury. Saint Elizabeth Ann Seton, pray for us. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
We welcome you back to the Seton Catholic Sports Network, where it's time for the boys matchup between your Seton Catholic Sentinels and the Benjamin Franklin Chargers. Jaden Ricken on the call, Paulo Hutchinson holding down the fort on the production. The girls team just suffered a 5-0 blowout loss. It'll be time for the boys to flip the script tonight. Seton enters this game 1-2 overall. Hit a 6-1 loss against Odyssey Institute. Then an 8-1 blowout win against Mesquite. Perhaps a fluke. We'll find out tonight. And then a 3-0 loss versus ALA Ironwood last night. Benjamin Franklin enters this game 1-3 as well, another losing record. They got an early 5-2 win against Safford in their first game, then had 3 consecutive losses, all of those very tough defensive performances for the team. They really struggled to shut down other teams. They were able to score themselves. So for Benjamin Franklin, tonight's game is about being more present on defense. For Seton, this will be a big test of, is the team legit? Or is that win against Mesquite one that really shouldn't have happened? As the opening kick sets us off here from Michael Eubank Stadium on this beautiful December evening. Chargers have possession outside the center circle. They'll retreat, but here comes Seton hot on the attack. Over to the near side, Nash Moore, the junior, will send it in. Seton there, ready to take it away, is Nate Horniak. Sends it downfield. And they will bunt that one away. Over to the side now. Bounces off the foot of of Moore. As Mateo Contreras will throw it in. Aggressive plays so far. They'll rotate back through Moore. Moore will send it towards the middle. Seton makes the read, but it's a 1-on-2. Full head of steam. They're still fighting. Now towards the far corner. Seton keeps it out. On the far side working is Logan Saucer. Saucer kicks it. Gets bounced around. They'll keep it in. Works its way back into the feet of Saucer, who has to put in the extra effort on the sideline. Ball gets around Peter Sajabi. And a throw in for the Chargers. Tipped up. Big offensive presence already. This time he'll run out. But he has put in his work tonight. Joshua Jones, number 19, the junior for Benjamin Franklin. Keep an eye out for him. He's the blonde one who's been over on the far side of your screen, and he was feeling aggressive in the opening minutes. He'll continue that throughout this entire matchup. A strong sign for Benjamin Franklin. Seton turns it the other way. Ball will get tipped and rotate to the right side of the center circle. Sent back over. Loose ball. An easy scoop up for the Sentinels. Dominic Circa, the goalkeeper, boots that one away. Rolls over on the touchline. Chargers throw it in. Miscommunication. Not a Benjamin Franklin player around. Ball rotates back into the middle. Seton trying to get it into the attacking third. Right outside the penalty box. Now inside, working, quickly hit out. Pass to the left side. Good tip away from Cade Calbert, the junior, who kept it out. Still in trouble, shot is high. And off to the right. Over into Glendale. 3 minutes into this matchup, both teams getting feisty in that final third. Chargers will try and get it off from their side of the field. The turf monster brings down a Charger, and now Seton has the advantage. On the right side, trying to work down the wing. Carlos Rodriguez Galvez lost control, sent that one out. The junior forward, he'll get it right back. Great read on the throw-in. Still working. Using his lower size to his advantage, trying to get that leverage. Now back into the middle. Nate Horniak works around, and we'll get the first whistle of the match. This one will go against Seton. And we'll set up a deep free kick. Chargers kick it short. They'll get it back, going the other way. Peter Sajabi right there. He'll wait. Passes back. Sajabi goes a little deeper. Seton still trying to push it up. They'll get it to Sajabi. Sajabi on the left side. Kicks it ahead, trying to get to his own pass. Left side of the penalty box. Keeps it in on the far corner. Working it back out and around, keeping it on the far touchline. Stayed in. The athletic effort. Seton takes a shot on net and off to the left side, but already two solid attempts as the pedal to the metal style of offense is coming out early for Coach Billy Baker. Obviously, he's coming off that really tough loss with the girls' team just an hour or so ago. And he's got to really bring some of that emotion into this matchup. Trying to get inside the 6, right outside. Chargers will swarm. Sajabi has it. He'll let one go to the right side and into the back of the net. The junior gets the first goal of the night just over 5 minutes in. Seton gets their 10th goal of the season with Sajabi's first right then. Both teams regroup, bring in the forwards to put on the pressure, pushing the Chargers way back. Back to the middle. Now on the far side. Turned over. Solid takeaway. Seton's got to hold on. Good navigational skills, trying to work it in the space, just no one close enough. Now back the other way. Good redirection to keep it up the right side. Aggressive moves, but Diego Barboa's ready for it all. Chargers try and pass downfield, looking for Nash Moore. Nash Moore, 1-on-3, gets a push. No foul called. Barboa turns it the other way. Deep pass was intended for Rodriguez Galvez. Went a little far. Chargers try and reclaim possession and send it down. Kind of lingers around the middle third. Good passes in the middle. Jamie Dahl with the footwork, kicks it back. Now Kozelski looks to make something happen as the ball goes the other way. Going deep in the Seton territory, Jamie Dahl runs for it alongside Sierka. Sierka's able to fall on it. Going to roll it over on the near side to Mateo Contreras. Contreras, swift pass to the middle. Chargers make the read, get the takeaway. Now on the ground, high shot through the uprights. One nothing game. The early score coming in the opening minutes. The last time Seton Catholic boys soccer won a championship was back in 2004. The small school state champ. And then they moved the 4A in the mid-2010s, similar to girls soccer here. That was a test for the team to really battle, and eventually they dropped back down to 3A. And they saw a lot more success. In 2022, this was a team that went 1-11. In 2023, they went 0-12. Last year, that rebound year, the move back to 3A, they went 6-6. They qualified for a playoff spot. And now this year, the goal is to just keep building. Some clock issues on the field as the Chargers look to still keep going. A little push on the back on Horniak. Horniak relocates it, sends it deeper into his territory. Trying to eliminate the space there, get in the middle of the passing triangle. Is Eamon Amer for the Chargers. Now ball goes the opposite way. Over into the bench and onto the track. Quick throw in, working, right side wing, trying to get it in. Good defensive pressure, pushed out on the side. Down by the corner, Jacob Zaweffel getting some action for the first time so far. Jamie Dahl on the corner kick. In and bounced out. Another shot, high, into the middle, back into the center circle. Ball rolls out onto the other side. Clock issues here at Michael Eubank Stadium. The good thing is the officials have the time as well. Passed out in front, a scoring opportunity. Ooh, and the great save, the extending arms. Heck of an effort from Joshua Jones. And that could have nearly been a walk-in goal for the Sentinels. Ball's pushed out. This game so far hasn't really found its archetype, hasn't been played out wide, hasn't been played super inside. Ball's all over the place. It's much different than the girls' game that we just watched. That game was all outside midfield. The moves in between the legs, still has it. Rodriguez Galvez takes a shot off to the right side as he gets laid out. So the setup for the corner kick. Jamie Dahl sets up again. This is his second. Missed the other one just a few minutes before. Rounds it to the left. Nobody makes super tough contact. Then it gets bounced up. Fighting around, working to the left side. Chargers have a potential chance here, 3-on-4. Slide tackle, they get it out. Push it all back. The attack fizzles out, they'll try again. Good defensive block there. Contreras gets physical, now it's going the opposite way, rolling over towards the touchline. The set piece, Contreras gets ready, waits for the rest of the team to make their way down. Quick pass in is taken away, intended for Kozelski. That pass way far ahead. Nashmore just didn't feel that he could get ahead of that one. Played it back, now he's in a better position for defense. Stepping into the space. The Chargers trying to shut it down. They get it out for now. Still Seton territory. They're on top. The turnaround kick turns it over. Very athletic play, just nobody in range. That one goes off to the side. And the shots on goal. Comparison between both of these teams. Seton already winning that battle in a very large amount. We'll get started now from their own side of the field. Benjamin Franklin just trying to get the little spark. Slide tackle there, and that one will be a foul. And the first yellow card of the game. We'll see some substitutions as well for the Sentinels. Mateo Villagomez will come into the game. He'll replace Nate Horniak. Free kick bouncing. The hands. spikes it into the ground. High goal kick. Seton was the first one to get a foot on it. Not enough to have control. Rotating back. Good reverse. Cutting inside. Moore looking for room. Defense is there to swallow him up. No help from his teammates, but they are back on defense now through the center circle. Trying to push into the attacking third. Jamie Dahl resets. High pass to the left side out near the touchline, trying to keep it in. That one will roll out. And it'll be a throw-in and better positioning for the Sentinels. Thrown to Dahl. Dahl fighting, having the slide, taken away. Trying to buy time. Deep pass. Opportunity. Inside. Ball bouncing, kicked out and away. Job's not finished, but a great temporary save made. Gus Munoz, the Sentinel, who was able to bounce it out. Now the Chargers will get a throw-in, though, over on the far left side. Bounced in. Cameron Martin has it. He'll take a shot on net. High and in! He ties it up with the dead-eye kick. The junior for Benjamin Franklin takes one of his own. Off the throw-in, the quick turnaround, and the accuracy comes in clutch. Some back and forth action between both of these teams, keeping it interesting in the opening half. Seton gets it back. Now they'll have to work it up, starting on defense. Starting on their side. The defense coming from the Chargers. Some pushes over at the sideline. Wanting a foul, won't get one as that one is launched the other way. Serka's there to pick it up, roll it back into play. Pass intended for a Sentinel downfield. Not really enough power on the kick to get it down there, but they'll come back to the ball, try and fight around for it a little bit. Throw in the Dahl. Dahl, big kick downfield. Trying to get in and sneaking up for it is Joshua Jones. Bouncing out. And his kick will go past the touchline. 1-1. We're without a clock at the moment, but we are still in the opening 10 or so minutes of the first half here. The men's matchup already exciting. Goals for both teams and aggressive offenses coming out full force. Looking around on the throw-in, coming in full speed. Contreras gets there in time. Great effort to actually come to the ball, come to the passer, try and make the play easier for everyone instead of expecting them to come to you. Now it rolls its way near the near touchline on the far side. Kick out. Moore makes a pass. Now he'll sprint. Moving around. Trying to get in and physical as Rodriguez Galvis pushes on the ground. And another foul against the Sentinels. This one against Matt Albanese. He's a really creative playmaker for the team. Led the team in assists last season as well. A senior, so he comes in with a decent chunk of experience to help get the rest of the team going. Soft pass to Sajabi is poked out. That'll set up a throw-in on the far, far side. On the run-up, Logan Saucer gets it in. Fight for possession now at the center circle. Looks like the Chargers come out with it. Gonna have to put in work to hold on. Pass downfield. Goes into the feet of Jones. Inside, nearly a goal. Falls on top. Serka had to kind of take a second to really register what was going on, as the Chargers came in blazing, ready for another goal. It was Nashmore, really aggressive striker. That one bounces out off the touchline over at the center circle, past the midline on the far. So a throw in for the Sentinels. Rolls into play. Good header, keeps it for the Chargers as they move around. Passes far ahead, more in position, takes a kick, left side. As we get a whistle right before the kick, we'll see which way the whistle goes. It should be an offsides call. So the Sentinels will get it on the offside. Ready to start it all off. Barboa keeps it on the far. For the past few minutes, that's been the predominant area of action in this game. The opening kind of scramble to get everything going. Saw the ball all over the place. It's found its magnetic pole. Slow roll over to the near side, trying to keep it in. And he does. Great hustle. Working around. Good pass out. Jacob Zaweffel was the one that received the pass and then work it towards the middle. Now Cameron Martin goes, takes another. Gets his second. The lights out man gets two early in the first half. And the Chargers take their first lead of the night. Everyone will reset now. Seton had so many opportunities on offense on their first goal, and the Chargers have really stepped it up since then. It's been impressive to see, so Seton will have to obviously try and respond and kind of get back to that style of play. Kick is bounced off the back of Dahl. Crowded area in front of the penalty box, and that one is off to the left side. Big kick downfield, headed and kept in that attacking third. Another header. High kick, moving around. Everybody just trying to make sure they're aware of their surroundings. The ball all over the place. We'll get a whistle and a foul. Little tackle made. Seton will get the ball back. And now they've got to use this opportunity to springboard into a chance in that attacking third. Gets a pass to Jabi on the far side. Keeping it in and passing back. Anybody's ball. They're going to reset all the way back. 2-on-1. Sajabi gets it. Light pass, not really to anybody. That's going to force Dahl to put in the hustle to get there. Just get a light kick and push further into the wings, as now we'll see it go to the other side. High kick back, Sajabi waiting right there on the touch line. That kick really stays line drive on the outside, going to force the ball into the corner. 2 on the inside, 1 right outside the 6. And although Sirka didn't get there in time, he didn't really need to. That one just kind of found its way past the goal line. Corner kick. Inside the penalty box, right out opportunity, spinning around. Great clear. Send it away. Ball still hovering. Over on the far side, Sajabi gets a little action, a little hesitation. Pass back to the middle. Looking for Horniak. Horniak able to spin it out. Now a deep pass downfield. It's going to be a hustle play, running as fast as he can, but absolutely outclassed in speed right there. The hustle play being attempted by Rodriguez Galvez. Goes the other way. He'll get another chance, gets thrown down, draws the foul. Good heads-up play from the junior. Reading the space, knowing the official's looking. Sets up an easy free kick. Nate Horniak will be the one to take it. Spins heavy to the left and not even a chance to stay down. A little push in the back for the ball. Fight for it. Chargers hold on even with all the contact. And they'll pass it straight into Contreras. Horniak left foot pass upfield. Kept by the Sentinels. Now working its way in. On the far side, moving around. Seton, though, getting that offensive pressure a little bit more than they were in the previous couple minutes. Cade Calbert sends it out, trying to clear. Still got a ways to go. That one gets sent. And another whistle. Chargers lead 2-1. Seton was the first to score, and Benjamin Franklin kind of went on a run after that. Scored twice in the span of a couple of minutes. And then it took Seton, some time to readjust after that, get back into their rhythm, and now they've been strong on offense as they try and string together another score. Out on the far touchline, right around where the penalty box starts. Logan Saucer prepares to start it all off. Overhead pass down a little bit. Now the Chargers will get a chance from a very similar spot of the field. Seton gets it back, works it a little bit more towards the middle. There's a thread the needle to Horniak. Inside, this one an opportunity set up for Isidoro Hernandez. Two on one, moving around. Horniak pushes it away momentarily. Opportunity inside, looking. Defense comes and gets it away. Barboa on the save. Spins around. Now back to the other side. High kick, trying to keep the pressure up. Right at the center circle. Seton has a decent formation here to put together an offensive try. That one off the shins. Back towards the circle. The penalty box. Sajabi trying to make some moves on the far side. That time got caught up. Benjamin Franklin boys soccer has had no state championships to date. Last season they were 8-6-1. They finished second in the 3A East region. As we get a foul call and an injured Charger on the field. They had a positive 29 goal differential last season as well. So outscoring their opponents. That whole season earned them a playoff spot. They lost to Brigada Catholic in the first round. Similar to Seton, where they would get into the playoffs as the number 9 seed and then lose to Palo Verde Magnet School 4-2. Both teams on the come up. Seton a return to glory. Benjamin Franklin trying to experience what it's like at the top. And not too shabby of previous seasons for either school either. 2-1, Chargers lead. Ball sent back. On the far side. Quick right foot pass. Moving around, trying to get in front. Sajabi, the closest member. And that one just kicked away from Jones. So a good throw in position here. Good slide to keep it alive. Inside. And it bounced out. Deep shot. Nearly went in. Powerful kick. Just a little off. Corner kick from the far opposite corner. Head butted out. Still down near the goal line. Rolls out past the touch. A lot of traffic, but the Chargers are able to deal with it accordingly. Send it away. Seton, 3 defenders back, was able to position themselves in a place to receive his kick. Sajabi on the left side, right foot kick, bounced out past the goal line by a Charger. So another corner kick coming up for the Sentinels. Jamie Dahl readies himself once again. Right foot curves inside the headbutt miss from Sajabi, just a little too high. He was in great position there. And just a really tough time to try and control where that header's going to go. But Seton winning that time of possession now in the final third. For the past 5 or so minutes at least. For the Sentinels, they'd love to get one more score before the intermission. If you missed it earlier, the girls faced off at 3 p.m. where they lost 5-0. It was a tough match for a team that's been flawless so far this season. And the boys trying to get the redemption. Both games pushed up an hour for the Fine Arts Night taking place right after this. Seton Catholic Preparatory, all about making well-rounded students on and off the court, in and outside of the classroom, wherever. It's what they do. Foul called. Nate Horniak, the one who got tripped up. The wall gets formed as Horniak backs up and sets up. Curves it to the left. Rolls out near the corner. Kept in outside the penalty box. Now back towards the goal line, and it will cross. See a substitution for the Sentinels into the game is Mateo Villagomez. He'll be replacing Isidoro Hernandez. 2 freshman forwards, both getting some looks in their position tonight. High bounce, good header from the Sentinels, and they're going to try and roll with it. Through the middle. Now a little pass to the left. Good move from Barboa. Gives it to Horniak, and Horniak just off the shins. Didn't have much room to work with. Cameron Martin will jog the ball over for the free kick. Has both goals for the Chargers thus far. Ball's downfield. Left foot kick, straight down the middle. Would have gotten a strike. Sierra sets everything up on the punt. Rodriguez Galvez kind of maintains possession. It took him a second. Now he'll get tripped. He looked for the foul, hesitated, and now it's on the opposite side. You got to play through. Right outside the center circle. Strong kick to the left. A push in the back, and that one's going to be very blatant. Sets up another free kick. As you know, we near the end of the first half. Still some clock troubles, so a general estimate of about 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less. So Seton having this momentum kind of behind them, although it's not a crazy surplus amount of energy, they've still been able to really, keep it on the attacking third. They've been getting that pressure, getting inside shots. You really want to finish the job on that. You want to put a cap on it and get that second goal before the break. Chargers fighting to not let that happen. Now on the return. Kick is soft and to the left. Chargers defense playing solid now. That was the biggest concern heading into this matchup, was how many goals they've let up so far on the season. 1-3 overall. Now an opportunity. Ball rolls and just couldn't hold control. He's going to have to recircle, try and readjust. Rodriguez Galvez, just not enough time to get to the ball and get where he needed to be. He's going to set up a throw-in. Pablo Heredia throws it in. Bounces off the feet of Anthony Cavazos. Rolling back. Inside, great hands, and claimed it well. Sentinels get another throw-in. Absolutely launched the other way. Chargers, they don't want to stop. They're sprinting. It's going to be a little bit of trouble over there on the touchline. They'll bring it back inside. Fortunately, that also comes with a turnover to the Sentinels. A little bit of jersey grabbing, no foul call. They'll keep playing through. Great footwork on the cutback inside. Cuts past Rodriguez Gomez. Dishes it out to Dahl. Dahl works it back to the left. Inside and turns it over on the pass intended for Horniak. Gonna put the pressure all up on top. Pablo Heredia gets in there, throws the elbow a little bit. Sent the other way. Slicing around. Chargers able to shut down the offense from Seton. As the ball goes back, hangs out around the middle third, right around the midline. And we get the final whistle. So that will do it here in the first half of this boys soccer matchup. Benjamin Franklin leads 2-1. Seton trailing right now. They started off with a goal from Peter Sajabi with about 36 minutes left in the first. And then it was a takeover from Cameron Martin, who went back-to-back. It was a relatively quiet 25 or so minutes following that. And now Seton has been stuck in the attacking third without the cherry on top. Jaden Ricken on the call. Stay tuned. We'll be back for the second half of Seton Catholic Boys Soccer.
What's up, besties? It's D.R. Serna, principal of Seton Catholic. And here are some reasons why Seton Catholic is the GOAT school for you.
At Seton, we make sure your education slays. No cap, we have some of the best teachers. They understood the assignment. And we offer plenty of supports for when you're in your locked-in era.
We recently had about 6-7 students win National Merit Scholarships. That's a massive accomplishment for our Sentinels. Here we make sure that your faith comes first and Jesus is at the center of everything. We've got retreats, we've got masses, we've got prayer. It's giving everything Catholic.
Want to do something on top of your studies? You can aura farm in our stadium and gym or on the stage. Your choice. There is plenty to pick from.
Our W construction team has recently renovated almost all of our campus. And we've made a lot of progress on our event center. Big green flag. I high-key recommend you apply to Seton Catholic soon. We can't wait for you to join the Sentinel fam. Apply today.
It's the second half of this soccer doubleheader here at Michael Eubanks Stadium. You're watching the Seton Catholic Sports Network live. Jaden Ricken on the call. The boys facing off right now. Seton Catholic hosting Benjamin Franklin, trailing 2-1. They took the lead with an early goal from Peter Sajabi before Cameron Martin for the Chargers came in and scored two back-to-back. As we begin the second half of play, the Chargers trying to string together some offensive momentum. Seton primarily held it down on their side of the field for the final 5 to 10 minutes of the first half. Ball gets booted down to the right side. Still in line with the circle. It'll bounce into open space, a race for the ball. Gets sent backwards. Cameron Martin gets to it. Hesitates, quick pass. Now over to Jones. Jones on the weak tap. Good step up, but the backwards pass, miscommunication. Horniak wasn't even looking. Contestant over on the touch line on the near side. Stays in, rolls around. Martin gets it on the backside. Kick spins out to the left. Another chance to score. Good fielding there. And a good stop from Sierka. Senior goalkeeper, experience is key for this team, and he's really brought that leadership that some of the veteran players have tried to help with this team. Obviously such a crucial player, and he's played very well so far. It's just been two great goals from Cameron Martin. Trip over on the side. No foul called. Chargers get it right back. Pushing into the attack. That kick gets in front of everybody, rolling out towards the goal line. And it will go out. Seton will get a chance to put everyone in position here for the goal kick. Deep kick. Headed on the right side of the circle. Chargers still have it. Only 2.5-ish minutes in, and they are definitely more in control on offense. Seton gets a takeaway, trying to get it out to Sajabi. Sajabi cuts inside. Able to get it out of there. Still, Seton has it on that side of the field. Little right foot tap. Left foot kick into the hands of the keeper. Quick rollout. Trying to keep the tempo a little bit more up pace. Hanging out around the left side of the middle third. Chargers turn it around, trying to get in position. Breaks past three. Two of them over on the left side. And they'll do a pass a little further along down the wing. Moore had to fight for it. Back and forth, ball ping-pongs around. Left foot high kick goes by Horniak. Deep pass down. Sajabi running. And another clear. Chargers trying to hang in. On the attack, little trip up, great move, no foul called. Barboa gets it away. That one has some potential here if he can get in front of it, keeps it in. Good move from Jones. Jones left side, right past the goal. Here's another chance. That one goes in. As the official steps in. And so the goal will be no good. penalty kick here. Chargers booted in, and that just looked too easy. Sierka didn't really move. The reaction time a little off. And the Chargers get their third. Jones able to boot that one in. So a weak defensive performance there. Seton lets up the goal, then they let up the free kick, the penalty kick, excuse me, just as effortlessly. And now they turn it over. If the Chargers can play off this momentum, they have a chance to put it away right now. Sajabi gets to it. Good pass downfield. Better return. Will find its way over to the track, across the touchline. 35 minutes remain here in the second half. And what was a close game where Seton was trailing right behind, but they had so much offensive pressure going for them, has now turned into a 2-goal lead for the Chargers, and Seton has been on the back foot. Got it out of there smooth. Chargers have it. A little bit of a mismatch here, but slows down the dribble. Pass to the left side. 4 Chargers over there. Right behind him. More slashes around. Kick is inside the penalty box. Bounces off. Moving around. Now goes deeper inside. We'll see a header attempt. Sierka scoops it up. Quick moves. Sajabi stays in, but we do get a whistle. It should be an offsides. Pushing it up the field now. Sajabi coming full head of steam from behind. They get it out of there before he can make the play. And the ball will roll out of control right back to Sierka. And the play settles back down as both teams regroup. That kick goes straight out. Not a great one. Rolls near the corner. The Chargers kind of comfortable with their defensive play style right now. It's been smothering, to say the least, especially the last 7.5 minutes. Seton has a little bit of a chance, open on the right, and a turnover, bounce back, trying to hold on to it. That one will roll past Dahl. Ball sticks around that side, Horniak near it. It's pushed over to the right. On a full sprint. Open. Jones outside the penalty. Tries to get back. Punches it in the middle. Cleared away out to the side. Sajabi has it. His goal is just to get it down the field as quick as possible. We'll have to stop a little bit. Passes around. Finds its way to Horniak on the near touchline. He'll step out with that one. So it'll be a throw-in for the Chargers. Talk about for Seton, how much improvement the team has really experienced with their winless season back in the 23-24 year, and then 1-11 in the 22-23 season. So improvements being made. Right now, they're 1-2. Chargers 1-3. Someone will walk away with their second win tonight. And Sajabi kind of just got stepped around. It was a good play from Martin. He was just able to reposition, kind of do the swim move, get in front of him. Centered. Pushing it now. Shot on goal. Bounces off. Rolls out past the goal line. Goal kick opportunity. Excuse me, corner kick. Take this time to thank you for tuning in to the Seton Catholic Sports Network tonight. Jaden Ricken providing you your coverage of this soccer doubleheader. We'll return tomorrow night for boys basketball as well as on Friday night. So stay tuned for more great Seton athletic moments right here on the Seton Catholic Sports Network. The corner kick set up. Nashmore surveys as his team gets in position around the 6. Keeps it low, on the ground, bounces. Syriac was near it. And a decent job keeping it out of trouble. Coach Billy Baker, earlier today, I had the opportunity to talk to him before the women's game, and it certainly didn't feel like December to me. Sweating, sun, the whole Arizona ordeal. Well, now he's got the sweatshirt on, the long pants, as he has to play a game in the heat and then transition into the Arizona cold. But that's what you get when you live in a state with very little humidity. There he is. I don't blame him. Ball gets moved around a little bit more. Chargers try and retreat in the lead by 2 now. They're going to play a little bit more conservatively. They'll go all the way back. Really try and reposition here, and that for Seton was an opportunity where they could have kind of taken advantage of that potentially. Ball gets pushed out to the far touchline side. Light pass towards the center. Now towards the center circle, and Liam Rios just says, nope, you can take it. Take away. 1-on-3, trying to get it out in front for Joshua Jones. Sierka falls and holds on to it. Moving around on the left side, Seton has control, loses it on the backwards touch, trying to hold on and keep their dribble, sent it the opposite way. Quick throw in, we'll get a whistle called. Excuse me, a whistle blown, I should say. Jones on the right side. 2-on-1, breaks a trap. Rolls it right into Sierka's hands. Routine for him, 27-30. Remaining here in quarter number 2. Need a little look at the sideline. Some of the fans, because there's no students in the student section, so any students are chilling down there on the field. Sierka holds on to that one. Another solid save for the senior. Oh, and 3 fans have wandered in. The 3 Musketeers up on the top row, as far away as possible. And the one in his Seton Catholic polo. I don't know how he's not freezing, quite frankly. The other 2 got the memo. They're wearing the sweatshirts. But good to see that there's some student section support out here. Sajabi trying to sprint for it. 2-on-1, now out in front. Horniak tries to get there, booted around. That one will go out towards the touchline. And it should be a throw-in for the Sentinels, so an opportunity for an offensive set-piece kind of look here. Thrown in. Horniak gets it. His defender falls down, takes a shot. That one gets chipped off to the right. Another one bouncing. And off to the right side, a close attempt. As Seton tries to get some life back in Michael Eubanks Stadium. Corner kick from the near corner. Hangs on the inside, bounces off to the left following the header. Another one sent in, rolling, sneaks its way in on the right back corner. How about that? Seton gets their second goal of the night. Right back in it. Down by one, 25 minutes remaining in half number 2. Ball getting pushed up the field. That one then bounces right back out. Headbutted back. Chargers looking to try and score quickly. Free kick. That one not great. Sajabi, though, able to reposition, get in front of it. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Slides to keep it inside the penalty, and then the Chargers kick it out. So the effort play, worth it in the end. Isidoro Hernandez. Excuse me. That was actually Logan Saucer on the throw-in. Saucer again. This one has a lot of power on it and way too much. Not sure what that was about. Aggressive with the throw-in. Rolls it right past the goal line. So play will reset on the backside. Chargers will look to get it started. Still in the lead by 1. Bounces off the feet of Sajabi, now back into the center circle, kicked out in front. You want somebody on the sprint for the ball, Sajabi's your go-to guy. That time, neither one could get there. Cameron Martin in a sprint alongside him. Both number 11s going at it. Backwards pass gets whipped out from the Chargers. 22-23 remaining in half number 2. Seton trying to get back into it. At a quarter of a game left to go. Saucer bouncing, rolls past. from the 6. That one has a little bit of hang time on it. Bounced back. Good rebuttal from Isidoro Hernandez. Taken away from Horniak. Ball up. Sajabi, right foot pass, back towards the center. Works his way around. Great look here, shot on frame. There you go. Seton ties it up at 3-3 with 21-14 left here in half number 2. They claw their way back into it. And what'll roll its way out. Seton gets it back. Chargers last one to have a foot on it. Tries the deep throw in. Bounces around. Horniak doesn't have the size advantage and couldn't really fully survey the scene. Hijabi fights. Good hesitation there from Martin. Rotated around to the opposite side of the field. Little backwards pass. Now sent forward. Foot race over towards the corner as that one hangs to the left and goes out past the touchline. Seton throws it in. Chargers make the read. Little push, and there comes the foul. A trip called that time, and the Chargers say, hey, let's just go right away. Ball's being moved well, and the Chargers have now been the ones who've lacked on offense in the second half. And really, they haven't had a whole lot of offense going since the first 15 or so minutes of half number 1. They were able to squeeze one out in the opening minutes here in half number 2, but it really hasn't been a dominant presence in the final third. It's just been very situational. So two teams, same amount of goals, but the Sentinels playing the long game. Benjamin Franklin able to capitalize on the few opportunities that they've gotten. That one launched downfield. Still, Seton has it. One-on-one, line drive. That one walks its way into the back. Sentinels retake the lead for the first time since the opening minutes in half number 1. It's 4-3. Another kickoff, the second one that the Chargers have had to do in the span of just about 3 minutes. And they went from a commanding 3-1 lead to now trailing 4-3. Trying to move quickly, catch Sentinels off guard, inside the penalty box. Great save from Sierka, moving, locating, and saving the ball. We'll get a replay of the goal here too, working. Just a great kick as he fell on the back. Excellent effort from Seton on that offensive drive, and it was a great pass. Perfect position, just in front enough to run and stick with it. And that is a big penalty, big foul, excuse me. Diego Barboa gets tripped up. High kick, lands inside the penalty, had a little bit of a roll. That one goes to the left side. Jones keeps it in. Quick pass over to Martin. Martin loses control. Rodriguez Galvez going to work, gets it out. Seton still remains possession. Turf monster, and now the Chargers will take advantage on the slip up. Amazing takeaway. Quick pass downfield. The moves. Horniak, opportunity. Scoots it off to the right, but the plays were there. I mean, as a coach, that's going to be a series of events that you look back on very positively, even though he couldn't finish it off. The defense, the comeback plays, the passing, well-oiled machine. Just under 17-15 now in the second half. That one has some speed on it, but no one around to take advantage. High boot, rolls past, and Seton has had a couple bounces go their way in the last couple of minutes. One goes back to the right, outside the center circle, pushed around. And they have a chance. Over to the left, now towards the middle. Chargers will take it away for the moment. Sajabi was coming from behind. On the far side, trying to get stopped, and he keeps going. The fight continues. It's stripped up at the end. Rodriguez-Galvez putting in the work over on the far wing. Corner kick from the far side. Seton looking to keep this train going. Wraps in, and then the headbutt a little high. And Seton's still so strong on offense right now, you almost don't even realize that they're the ones in the lead. The Chargers have still been on the defensive side of the game on their back feet, and just watching the game without a score, you really wouldn't know that the Chargers are the ones who need to find a way to get one more. On the far touchline, 2-on-1, moving around. Great defense. They're swarming. They'll have to retreat. Ball stays over. Slide tackle, just boots it out. It'll give the Chargers a throw-in. Getting physical, boots it away. Trying to pass for Sajabi, and he sees an opportunity, left side, hustling for it. Slide tackle, ball still alive, no foul called, pushing up on it. Here comes Nate Horniak as well. Rodriguez-Galvez on the far side, the big three, making a wall. A jump. Made contact with the ball, ended up going over the top. Finds its way back at the center line. Redirection. Good moves from the Chargers, still trying to stay in this one. Little shoulder push. Ball rolls forward more. Routine save for Sierka. Good punt. Seton pushes it down the field a little further. Question now is, can they keep it down there for the immediate time being? Effort plays being made on the far side. That one gets sent out in front. Chances, Horniak. Yes! Another one. 5-3. The poise from the junior midfielder puts the Sentinels on top by 2. And watch it again. Right past. Great moves on the hesitation, and then the accuracy on the end to kick it to that left side of the net. Chargers have to act fast. 12 minutes remain. Good header. Sierka's way outside the box. And that was a dangerous position to be in, but Seton overcommits, and it works. They'll get the ball out and cleared, and the Chargers once again have been absent from the final third for them. Gets swiped away. Trying to put together a little attack. They need something. Jones sends one inside. Here comes some pressure. Good block, using the body. Trying to turn it upfield quickly. At the midway line, Matt Albanese gets it out. Sends it deep, and that's just burning time. It's going to force him to take it all the way back up. A smart hit from the creative playmaker. Now inside the penalty box, swiping and sliding, he'll scoop it up in the end. And that's a big punt to get it back downfield. On the far wing, a little bit of trouble. Chargers still keep it in. Footwork battle as we get a whistle. So the foul against the Sentinels sets up a free kick here for the Chargers. Lined up behind is Chase Peterson, the freshman. And Peterson takes it for himself. Pinpoint accuracy. Makes it a one-goal game, and that's exactly what they needed. Talk about capitalizing on the opportunity. They're not down there in the offensive third all that often, but when they are, they sure make it worth their while. They get another. A high-scoring, exciting matchup between both of these teams who've kind of experienced the opposite. They've been on polar opposite ends of the spectrum, either winning blowout games or getting blown out, and now they have one where it's some true competitive nature, some great competitive spirit, and the Chargers going to try and ride off that energy. They've got 10 minutes to get another. Near wing, a little bit of a scuffle, spinning around. Good pass out, good save to keep it going. So Javi missed it, and that could be a crucial miss as this throw-in comes in quickly. Chargers already set up in a pretty decent position. Kicks in, gets bounced out, 3-on-1, now inside, right out in front of the 6. Booted away, good save, just trying to keep it away. Nate Horniak has it, he's sprinting as the Chargers are able to recover. Bounced around. Nobody really has control. We'll get it out to Martin. game being played out wide right now. Little bounce through the middle. Seton's using space to their advantage, and they set up all their defenders on the middle, forcing these outside shots. It's worked well. Deep one, boomed inside. Got to be in good position here. Shot high to the left. And that could have just barely curved a little bit more to the right. That would have caught right underneath the top crossbar and found its way into the net. Once again, they are so accurate when they end up taking shots on goal. 8:15. Sentinel still in the lead by 1. A lot of contact. Seton will receive the punt off the goal kick. Now moving. Push downfield. Sajabi hustling. Making the effort. Cameron Martin there. Sajabi kicks it back. We'll get a whistle. And the Sentinels will get the throw-in. Isidoro Hernandez. Correction. Logan Saucer throws it in. That one gets whipped past. Finds its way back near midfield. Back to Saucer. Saucer lines up, sees a lane towards the middle, passes that way. Now the ball gets flipped backwards. Liam Rios tries to hold on, and the Chargers 3-on-2. Now 2-on-1, and it falls behind him. We'll get an offsides call. Seton has done a good job of chewing up the clock and trying to leave as little time left for the Chargers to get back into it. Solid kick finds its way to Saucer. Now Sajabi. Quick moves back and forth. He'll kick it out. Tries to push it back towards the middle third. Sajabi almost gets tripped up, stays on his feet, but not before Martin kicks it out. Good poke away from the junior Benjamin Franklin member. Barboa was there in the action and couldn't get a great play for his team, as that one will roll out along the touchline. A very, very close game right now, 5-4, and Seton just barely holding on to their lead. They had to fight their way back into this, and the Chargers are doing the exact same thing. The slide tackle ends up just hitting the player instead. Nash Moore got taken down on that one, which will set up the free kick. Ball is up, bouncing. Oh man, it goes in. The deep shot from downtown, and they tie it up. Wow. The Chargers have been electric on free kicks tonight. That has been their bread and butter. That score comes from Cade Calbert, the junior. They've scored off of penalty kicks, free kicks. Seton Catholic mistakes have been what have put Benjamin Franklin in the lead. 5-5, 5:10 left in half number 2. One team will walk away with their second win of the season. Sajabi with the moves. Relocates the ball. Driving around on the far side. Opportunities are near. Gets cleared all the way back. Works its way to Saucer. Right out in front of the penalty box. It'll back up a little bit more. Liam Rios. He's found his way there a couple of times. Little slide kick there. Ball back on Seton's defensive third. Get a whistle called. Seton player down on the ground, and now the Chargers making a mistake. Obviously, the possibility of one of these teams winning, but of course tied at 5 with the clock slowly running out. You can't count out the very realistic possibility of a tie. That would be the first for both teams this season. Benjamin Franklin only had 1 tie last season, and across the Sentinels' last couple of seasons, there's been very few of those. It's just mainly been losses. So both of these teams want the win. Time not on either one of their sides. It'll be a very close next 3.5 minutes. Pushed up on the near side, Sajabi coming from behind. Great moves from Martin. And solid communication, calling it out, communicating exactly where the defenders are coming from. We'll get a push on the near side, and that one draws the foul. Smart play from Saucer to really sell the push, to give a solid free kick opportunity for the Sentinels. Towards the middle, Saucer will receive it. Barboa comes up on the left side, replaces where Saucer was. Now it's going to go over the head of Barboa, bounce out, throw an opportunity. Martin looking around, trying to read the defense, throws it right past the line. Barboa clears. Fight on the ground, now on the right side, open for a chance. Joshua Jones kicks it inside, spinning around. Ball's up, Seton has it for the time being. Good header to push it away. Chargers still in the attacking third. On the left side of the penalty box, a push and a whistle. The throw-in comes quick, but the officials blow it dead before that can even happen. Now the Sentinels will have a throw-in. Headbutted by Drake Matkin. Keeps it down on the Chargers attacking third. Good takeaway for the Sentinels. Under 128. Pushing. Driving quickly. Nearly taken away. Swift pass made to Horniak. Horniak takes a swing with the right leg. Bounces back. He'll try and get it. Fall to his teammate. Works his way back to him. Horniak passes out to the right side. Right in front of the penalty box. We'll get a shove and a whistle. Jamie Dahl draws the foul, but just outside of the penalty box. He's only going to get a free kick. So the Chargers will make their wall. Sentinels get in their positions as well. 50.6 seconds left in the match. Sajabi on the left side. Horniak takes one spinning, rolling off to the right. A near miss as the clock continues to run now. On the right side, Sajabi trying to fight for possession back. Sentinels have it. In the middle, Barboa moving around. Barboa on the left side, one-on-one, gets kicked out towards the middle. Rotates outside of the penalty box. 20 seconds left. Up on the right, Joshua Jones pushing in transition. An opportunity for the Chargers. Rolling its way out in the wing. In the attacking 30, takes a shot off to the left side. That one's still rolling. And it will cross the touchline as the time expires on the clock. A competitive match between both of these teams. 3 lead changes, 5-5. The final score, as the Sentinels had an opportunity with the free kick to take the win. It misses off to the right. Both teams will get their first tie of the season. So the Sentinels are now 1-2-1. The Chargers 1-3-1. So many great things for the Sentinels to take away from this game. The offense, the defense. Really the only costly thing that kept Benjamin Franklin in the game at all were the fouls. They gave way too many free kicks and then a penalty kick that they were not able to defend. For Benjamin Franklin, they were able to shut down Seton for how often they were on the attacking third, but they have to find a way to really get the ball rolling on offense more. Before the game, one of the biggest things for the team was, their defense has let teams walk all over them. Well, that kind of happened again today. Their offense was able to keep in it, but their defense has been the thing that has really held the team back from having larger successes. So that'll do it from Michael Eubank Stadium here on the Seton Catholic Sports Network for producer Paulo Hutchinson and all of the Seton Catholic preparatory crew. And so, if you've been listening to me ramble for the last 5 or so minutes, scratch all that. There will be overtime in tonight's matchup, even though all of the stands have pretty much cleared out. Parents have left. Come on back, everybody. Michael Eubank Stadium still clearing out. So when the professionals, obviously extra time if need be, according to the officials, and then overtime if it needs to be decided for that game, such as like a playoff situation. Well, tonight here in high school, we will be getting overtime as well.
Overtime will consist of 2 10-minute halves.
It'll be 2 10-minute halves. Parents still leaving. Most of them likely heading over to the Fine Arts Night. That was part of the reason for pushing up each game by an hour, was to give ample time to make it over there. But the Sentinels will remain on the field alongside the Chargers. So the Sentinels break the huddle, both teams now, with about a 5-minute intermission between overtime and that's end of the second half. Kind of cooled off a little bit. Some of the momentum has reset for both of these teams. Some of the parents in the crowd also confused about the overtime rules. But it will be 2 10-minute halves. And at the end of those halves, if there is not a team in the lead, then it will be a tie. Coach Billy Baker getting the rules explained to him as well down on the sideline. Chargers get the ball from the kickoff as overtime is underway here at Michael Eubank Stadium. If you're just tuning in, an exciting two halves of soccer for the men's team, as girls earlier today lost in a blowout game. The boys trying to make up for that. Seton turns into attack mode as they send that one a little far past the goal line. Pressure at midfield. Seton gets the ball, pushes it up, loses control immediately. Moving around. And an injured Charger at the goal line. They're going to stretch his legs. Doesn't look to be too serious. An injured Sentinel as well. Getting his legs stretched from a Charger. And back onto his feet is Horniak. Well, and then he'll lean back down. So perhaps not. As this soccer game continues to push into the fine arts time, we get a stoppage here in the first half of overtime. Corner kick now set up a chance for Jamie Dahl. Ball getting moved around, and this year being one of the first years that these overtime rules have been implemented into regular season games for high school soccer here in Arizona. The AIA changing the rules had players, fans, and myself all a little mixed up, but here's how it works. You guys have already been watching it, but there's going to be 2 10-minute halves, and then if it's still tied, there is no shootout. That is it. Pretty simple, just a new change as compared to the regular season previously just ending at the end of the second half. Chargers on the attack. Sierka scoops it up. Great effort. Pounds it away. Good header, keeps it on the Sentinel side. Trying to get in there, get a little bit more aggressive is Sajabi. Now the Chargers have a chance to attack. That one bounces off the back of a Sentinel. Nashmore has it. He's going to launch one up way off to the right. Sentinels will get their set piece here. 6:03 remaining in overtime. And another injury for the Sentinels as they'll walk off Jamie Dahl. And they're going to bump the time back up. 6:20 on the clock. Ball rolls straight into the keeper. He's going to boot that away with ease. Falls over back onto the left side of the field. Liam Rios trying to make an effort over there to the ball. Pounds it the opposite way. The headers have been very prevalent for the Chargers in that middle third. So many high arcing balls have just come their way, and there's not a lot of Seton presence around them, so they just take a shot and send it right back. They've had a presence in the attacking third here in overtime. That one flies away off towards their sideline. Five minutes left here in half number one. Now Chargers have it. Take a kick inside. Perfect positioning. A little bit of traffic at the midcourt line. Turned around to the left. Trying to keep it up and just not there in time. They got to step on the brakes because the Chargers are taking it the opposite way. It's been such an amazing performance from Seton tonight. And now just 14 minutes away from potentially closing out a very strong victory. Ball rolls over into the far corner on the right side. Corner kick now. Barboa will take this one. Can the Sentinels do what the Chargers have? Off the top. No good. Bounced around. Jump kick. Right outside the 6. Shot bounces to the right. Corner kick now from the opposing side. This one way high, way far. Kick keeps it inside, and then it'll bounce out past the goal line anyways. Ball moves around along the touch line. Now being pushed up by the Sentinels. Good moves, no foul called, and an injured Charger. The longevity of this game getting to both teams as we step aside until he's back on his feet. So he is back on his feet, and we will resume play. 1:19 remaining in half number one here in overtime at Michael Eubanks Stadium. The Seton Catholic Sentinels going at it against the Benjamin Franklin Chargers, tied up at 5. Neither team able to really get much going here in the first half of overtime. Both of them playing somewhat carefully, and it's led to some slow offensive production from both teams. Now in the middle third, pushed out in front. Sajabi going to jog his way over there. Now pushed back. Jamie Dahl kind of near the action. Big kick. Bounced off the side of Barboa. And then rolls out past the goal line. Ball's out on the corner on the far touchline. Works its way out now, kind of on top of the penalty box. Kick goes in. Headbutt. Right side. No good. Another great save from Dominic Sierka. Corner kick coming up. Chargers with 9 seconds in the first half. Ball bounces around, finds its way back, rolls towards the center circle, and with 1 second left in the first half of OT, we see a kick go up, and it bounces in. The deep shot finds its way. Connor Wagner. And the officials group up to discuss, and it's no, it will not count. After the buzzer. So we'll return with the start of half number 2 here in overtime. Stay tuned, 10 more minutes of Seton Catholic boys soccer awaits. So the second half of overtime begins now on the Seton Catholic Sports Network. A battle between the Sentinels and the Chargers. Jaden Ricken on the call. Appreciate if you've been here since the beginning of our day at 3 p.m. for girls soccer. As the Sentinels look to close this one out, the Chargers almost got one in right before the end of the first half, but the kick was off just after the whistle. 5-5. Ball taken away from Horniak. Pushed up. Now kicked into the middle of the field on the attacking third. Making moves is Chase Peterson. He had a goal earlier. Now out in front. A chance here for Martin. Rolls off to the left. That one tugging on the heartstrings. Booted away. Pushed back. The Chargers have just been so dominant on offense. Seton has had very little answers to getting back on the attacking third. Gonna make moves. Sajabi applied the pressure. Will come out on top, and now will get his team a throw-in. Quick throw-in, kicked right back, and he stepped out. Logan Saucer not in, and turns it over instantly. Now throw back, Sajabi trying to get inside. That misses the pass, a crucial miss. Now Martin kicks it back. He'll turn it over as well. Then gets ran out. And the Chargers going to do a very, very fast throw-in. Martin looking. Throws to the right. Sajabi trying to get in there on defense. Seton is really crowded. They're trying to put pressure in and outside the penalty box. That one kicks in to the right, pushed out. Another great save from Sirka. Corner kick coming. This one is in and kind of low. Hit. Fielded right outside the 6. Push back. Trying to get some footwork in. Go back to Martin. Martin trying to work around. Seton has a chance here, 7:30. Working downfield, we see a few trip. No foul gets called. Push back the other way. Jones kicks it farther. And then an offsides call. Dahl launches it down. Correction. Saucer launches it downfield. On the ground, making moves, trying to work around. Saucer keeps it in. Now Sajabi has a chance, fires on net, off to the left. Oh man, so close. .625 left in the second half of play. Corner kick from the near left side. Crowding the 6. Kick is in, spinning. Works out to the right. Still in the penalty box. Chargers clear it. Bounces out. Seton recovers. Saucer passes it back. Goes forward again. Rotates around. Ball out in front on the far left side, pushing down towards the wing, and that one rolls out past the goal line. Coach Baker getting vocal with the players. And for Seton at this point, you go this far into overtime. I mean, this is something that you really want to win. More than a normal regular season game, I would say. This close, the effort you've put in, the amazing plays, it can't all be for nothing. Back and forth. Around the middle third. Stays able to recover onto his feet, I should say. A good move made from Kolzelski. Now pushed down out in front of Jones. That will roll its way towards the goal line. 4:35 in OT half number 2. You're watching the Seton Catholic Sports Network live for game number 2 of this soccer doubleheader here at Michael Eubank Stadium. Ball goes back, working on the near side. Foul called. Going to be a quick free kick here for Benjamin Franklin. Deep shot, this one off to the left. They've got to play great defense here. Stays outside the penalty box. Kick the other way. Kind of stays in position, actually. Now it'll work its way out. Sajabi has it. He'll push it downfield a little bit further. In the middle of the center circle. Ball's going to cross midway line. Chargers still just so dominant on offense. They've had way more time in the attacking third than the Sentinels have, which is a much different story than what we saw in regulation. Now out in the goal. Goal kick bounces, and not a lot of effort made by Seton to try and push it down the field. Charger gets thrown, no foul called. Pushed up, Horniak near. Sajabi on the far side, running. Ball moved around. Under 3 minutes now on the far side. Kicked out in front. Sajabi with the chance, but a whistle blown. It'll be an offsides call. Chargers send it the other way. Spins in place. Now out in front a little bit further, pushed out to the side. Good move by Barboa. And another whistle as there's another injured Charger. We'll step aside. As we resume play, Seton has it, saved. 2:15. They actually had a chance on offense. Now they've got to hustle back. As that one gets sent, absolutely still has some momentum rolling on it. It's a 2-on-1. Here comes Jones on the right side fighting for it. Barboa has to navigate, gets it away. The swift moves come in clutch. Keeping it on the near touchline. Pushing upfield, great tempo, launches it with the left foot, out in front. Trying to get it over to Horniak. Thrown back. That one rolls out to the side. Throw-in opportunity. Sajabi gets it in. Looks for Horniak. Fighting with the left foot. Sajabi nearly gets tripped. Has it. In the wing. Outside the penalty. Gets tackled. And that will be a foul. 1 minute and 20 seconds remain. A free kick set up for Seton Catholic on the near side. This is what Benjamin Franklin has been able to utilize so well to get to this overtime position, even in the first place. We'll see now if the Sentinels can follow in their footsteps. Matt Albanese by the ball, alongside Horniak and Dahl. Dahl fakes. Albanese gets ready, kicks it over to Horniak on the light tap. Horniak throws it up, and that one bounces still on the attacking third. Now on the border, falls back into the middle third. 50 seconds remain. The free kick did not work. The jump, trying to keep it in, and that one steps out. The throw in coming quickly. Seton pushing it up the field. That one bouncing right at the sideline. Sajabi waiting, throwing. 30 seconds remain, bounces off Horniak's feet. Goes right back towards the touchline. Now another throw in, read like a book. Seton's there for the bounce back. Now the Chargers have it. They're going to push it downfield quickly. As that rolls, Seton has to hurry. 15 seconds. Trying to push it. That one will bounce out. Another throw in. 10 seconds left here in the second half of OT. 9 seconds. Big throw. Somebody's got to take a miracle kick. Barboa has one, takes a shot, and won't even come close. So that will be the end of this game. It ends in a tie anyways. Overtime, pointless in this one. 5-5, the final score. We already signed off before as we were learning the new overtime rules. So that'll do it here once again from Michael Eubank Stadium. Injuries prevalent for both teams tonight. Exhaustion, having to play an extra 20 minutes. It's been a long day here on the Seton Catholic Sports Network, but we appreciate you tuning into our coverage of this doubleheader matchup between Seton Catholic and Benjamin Franklin. For producer Paulo Hutchinson and the rest of the Seton Catholic athletic crew, this is Jaden Ricken signing off and saying we will see you tomorrow night for boys basketball.